Let me tell you something, kid. People like them. They think they've got you all figured out. Oh, they're smart, all right. They sit there on their high horses, staring down at you like you're some pawn, like you're part of their little game. But you're not the pawn. You're not the plaything. They just made one single, colossal mistake, thinking you wouldn't walk away. You see, they like to trap you with their words, their empty promises, their lies. They'll smile in your face, make you believe you're one of them. But behind your back, behind your back, they're plotting, scheming, waiting for you to slip up. Because deep down, they think you're weak. That's their game, you know. They build you up just so they can knock you down when it suits them. They think you're too scared to leave, too dependent on their approval. That's the cruel joke they play, over and over again. They think they own you because you gave them a little trust, because you let your guard down. Well, let me tell you something about trust, kid. Trust. Trust is a weapon. They'll use it against you the second it benefits them. They'll dangle it in front of your face, make you chase it like a dog after a bone. And you, like a good little soldier, you'll run after it, hoping this time will be different. That's where they screwed up. They didn't see what you were capable of. They thought you were soft, pliable. They thought you'd keep playing the game no matter how many times they pushed you down, no matter how many times they spit in your face with those fake apologies. But here's the thing. The moment you decide to walk away, that's when you win, and that's when they lose. Because walking away is power. Walking away means you're done with their bullshit. Walking away means they've got nothing left to hold over you. You think they care about you? Nah, they care about what you can do for them. It's all transactional, baby. They take and take and take, draining you dry. And when you've got nothing left to give, they'll toss you aside like yesterday's trash. That's the reality. But the moment you realize you don't owe them anything, that's the moment the whole damn game changes. See, walking away isn't just about leaving. It's about tearing down their whole house of cards. They think they've got control. They think they've got you pinned. But once you walk out that door, once you step into the unknown, that's when they panic. Oh, they won't show it right away. They'll act cool, like it doesn't bother them. But inside, they're crumbling. Because they never expected you to have the guts to leave. They'll try to make you feel like you're the bad guy. They'll say you're selfish, you're ungrateful. After everything we've done for you, they'll whine. But you know what that is? That's desperation. That's them trying to hold on to whatever scrap of power they have left. Don't fall for it. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. You gave them chances more than they ever deserved. And what did they do? They took advantage of it. So screw them. Walking away isn't betrayal, kid. It's survival. Now, listen real close, 'cause this part's important. When you walk away, don't do it half-assed. Don't just tiptoe out the door. You slam it shut. You burn the bridge. You make sure they know you're never coming back. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like you've lost everything. But trust me on this. That pain, that emptiness, it's temporary. You'll heal. You'll rebuild. But they'll be stuck in the mess they created, wondering how they let someone like you slip through their fingers. Yeah, it's sad, kid. It's tragic, really. You try to do right by people, try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, they always show their true colors. And when they do, it's ugly. That's just the way it is. People are selfish. People are cruel. They take advantage of kindness because they think it's a weakness. But what they don't understand is that kindness is a strength. It takes guts to be kind in a world that rewards the ruthless. But you can't let them take that away from you. You can be kind and still walk away. You ever notice how they always make you feel like you owe them something? Like everything they did for you came at a price? That's the trap, kid. They build you up just to make sure you know it was them who did it. They make you feel like you're in debt, like you can never walk away because you'd be nothing without them. That's how they control you. But here's the reality. You owe them nothing. You don't owe anyone your peace of mind or your dignity. And the moment you realize that, well, that's when you start to break free. People like that, they feed off your fear. They feed off your doubt. They get inside your head and whisper those little lies. You're not good enough without us, or no one else will care about you like we do. But it's all smoke and mirrors. The truth is, they're terrified. Terrified that you'll see through the facade. Terrified that you'll realize your worth. Because once you do, their whole world falls apart. The only power they have over you is the power you give them. So stop giving it. You ever wonder why they can't stand it when you start standing up for yourself? When you stop nodding along and start pushing back? That's because it threatens their control. They need you to be small, to be quiet, to be compliant. The second you show a bit of backbone, they start to panic. You become unpredictable. And nothing scares people like that more than unpredictability. You don't fit into their neat little box anymore. You become a wild card. And wild cards are dangerous. They'll throw guilt at you like a weapon. Try to make you feel like you're the villain for finally choosing yourself. That's how twisted it is. You finally decide to walk away from the mess they created, and suddenly, you're the bad guy. But let me ask you this. Who's really at fault here? The one who kept giving, or the ones who kept taking without giving a damn in return? Don't let them twist the narrative. Don't let them turn your strength into something shameful. Walking away is the best thing you'll ever do. They don't see it coming, do they? They're so comfortable in their little web of lies, so sure you're not going anywhere, that they never even consider the possibility. That's their arrogance. They think they've got you under control, that you'll keep playing along. But what they don't understand is that people like you reach a breaking point. Everyone does. And when that happens, there's no going back. Once you decide to walk away, they can beg, they can plead, but it won't change a damn thing. You might think it's easier to stay, to keep the peace, to avoid the confrontation. But let me tell you something. Staying in a toxic situation, that'll eat you alive. It'll drain you bit by bit until there's nothing left of who you were. You'll wake up one day and realize you don't even recognize yourself anymore. That's what they do to you. They strip away your identity, your confidence, your happiness. But you've got the chance to change that. You've got the power to walk away before they take it all. Walking away isn't just about getting out. It's about reclaiming your life. It's about taking back the pieces of yourself they tried to break. And yeah, it'll hurt. Change always does. But that pain, that's the price of freedom. It's the price of starting over. And once you get past it, once you're on the other side, you'll see things clearer than you ever did before. You'll see just how much stronger you are without them. You'll realize that they were the ones holding you back, not the other way around. Let them think what they want. Let them say you're the one who walked away. Let them paint you as the villain in their little story. Because in the end, their opinions don't matter. They never did. They'll try to rewrite the past, try to make you the bad guy. But deep down, they'll know the truth. They'll know that they were the ones who pushed you away. And no matter how hard they try to replace you, no matter how much they deny it, they'll never find someone like you again. Each of these paragraphs focuses on a harsh yet motivational message, adding depth to the Joker's speech. They emphasize the power and wisdom of walking away from toxic situations. You don't owe them your loyalty. You don't owe them your peace. And you sure as hell don't owe them your soul. You've got to protect that. Because if you let them chip away at it, piece by piece, pretty soon, there's nothing left of you. And when you finally realize what they've done, it'll be too late. But you're smarter than that. You see the writing on the wall. You know when it's time to cut your losses. And here's the real kicker, kid. Once you're gone, they'll pretend like it doesn't bother them. They'll act like you never mattered, like your absence is just another day in their perfect little world. But that's all it is, an act. See, people like that, they're good at wearing masks, putting on a show for the rest of the world. They'll laugh, they'll smile, they'll carry on like everything's fine. But behind those fake smiles, behind those shallow laughs, there's a storm brewing. Because deep down, when the lights go off and they're left with nothing but the silence and their thoughts, they'll start to realize what they lost. They'll realize that they pushed away the one person who saw them for who they really were, who gave them more chances than they ever deserved. And that's when it'll hit them. That's when the regret starts creeping in, like a slow, agonizing poison. The more time that passes, the more they'll think about it, replaying everything in their heads, wondering how they let it slip through their fingers. But by then, it's too late. They'll never have you back. And you'll be long gone, rebuilding your life, stronger and smarter than you ever were before. You'll have scars, sure, we all do. But those scars, they're not marks of weakness. They're proof that you survived, that you endured the worst they could throw at you and still found the strength to rise again. And while they're stuck in their miserable little world, trying to find a replacement that'll never come close to what you gave them, you'll be free. Free from their lies, their manipulation, their endless cycle of taking without giving. You'll have your peace, your freedom, your sense of self back. And when they come crawling back, and they will come crawling back, begging for another chance, pleading with you to reconsider, you'll laugh, not because you're cruel, but because you finally see them for what they are: pathetic, small, weak. And you're none of those things anymore. That's the real power of walking away, kid. It's not just about leaving them behind. It's about finding yourself again. It's about reclaiming your life, your strength, your dignity. It's about standing up and saying, I'm worth more than this. I deserve better than this. And once you've walked away, once you've tasted that freedom, there's no going back. You've won, not because they've lost, but because you finally realized that you never needed them in the first place. Their biggest mistake was thinking you wouldn't walk away. But now you've walked away, and you're never looking back. So, what's it gonna be, huh? You gonna keep playing their game, letting them string you along, or are you gonna take control? Are you gonna show them just how wrong they were? Show them that the biggest mistake they ever made was thinking you wouldn't walk away? Because once you do, kid, once you walk away, that's when you're free. That's when you take back the power they stole from you. And that's when they realize they needed you a hell of a lot more than you ever needed them. And don't worry about them. Let them stew in their misery. They'll try to replace you, try to fill the void you left behind, but they'll fail. Because there's only one you, and once you're gone, they'll never get you back. Their biggest mistake was thinking you wouldn't walk away. But now they'll pay for it.